So, with the current pandemic happening, we thought we would take a moment and maybe speak to how that would be affecting projects that are currently under construction. Right now, we have not had any issues with our inspectors. On both of my projects, it's either fairly early or fairly late. So, um, one's almost, or one's very close to closing out, and one is breaking ground. However, we have not had any issues with the inspectors coming on site. In fact, they prefer to come on sites, and they are not necessarily interested in conducting inspections via photos. I have one GC that has actually gone above and beyond. They've taken this outbreak extremely seriously from the very beginning and installed hand washing stations with running water. They have provided soap that is the foaming no-touch soap. And they allow not just inspectors of the workers, but anybody who happens to have come on site to be able to utilize that. This has provided a measure of comfort for the inspectors and for others, and it makes them more willing to come on site, seeing how diligent the GC is in keeping all the workers and the public safe during this time. Currently, we have not experienced any delays due to workers being sick or anything to that point. They do have to check each of the workers every morning. There are 4 questions that need to be asked. And this particular GC that's going above and beyond, they actually monitor the workers throughout the day. And if somebody starts to exhibit any symptoms, they send them home directly. This has actually been very beneficial. Nobody on their site has gotten sick as of yet. And they take the temperature, one of the forehead temperatures, and make sure that everyone is within normal bounds, so that there's no issue with the illness starting or spreading on site. And as for the supply line, we've had a couple of issues, mostly with windows, but we learned about it early enough that we were able to order them early. The original time frame that we were quoted was that the windows would be available within 4 weeks, and then it jumped, once the order was in, to 10 weeks, maybe up to 12. However, we had anticipated the possibility that this might happen and ordered the windows early. So they are coming a little later than anticipated. We were able to work around it, but it was earlier than if we had waited to when we were originally going to order the windows. The biggest issue that I have run into, honestly, has to do with a trade dispute concerning some wood products between China, Brazil, and the United States. And some manufacturers are saying that's starting to cause some issues. But other than that, everything seems to be business as usual as much as possible. Everyone is maintaining the social distancing of 6 feet. The GCs are being diligent about making sure that everyone is healthy as they come in, and monitoring all the workers throughout the day. And the workers themselves are taking it upon themselves to not necessarily come in to work sick. If they come in to work sick and they have to leave, then that is an automatic 2-week quarantine. There's no way that they'll be able to come back the next day. And given the group of gentlemen who are helping put these things together, that is not something that they are interested in taking a chance on.